Read it.
I am. I'm reading. I'm reading it right now. So like, I just googled cis woman versus woman. So this is like, and this is just the definition that I got from it. A cis woman is a woman whose gender identity aligns with the sex they were assigned at birth. Female.
Yeah, gotcha.
Woman, on its own, is a broader term that encompasses anyone who identifies as a woman, including cisgender women and transgender women. Essentially, cis woman is a more specific term used to differentiate cisgender women with transgender women.
I got you.
Here's a more detailed breakdown. Cisgender. This term describes individuals whose gender identity matches the sex they were assigned at birth.
Yes.
For example, a person assigned female at birth who identifies as a woman is a cisgender woman.
Yes.
Woman.
Yes. Gotcha.
This term is to describe someone who identifies as a woman, regardless of whether they are cisgender or transgender.
Yes.
Transgender women.
Mm-hmm.
These are individuals who were assigned male at birth but identify as women.
Gotcha.
Key difference.
I understand that.
Yeah. I'm just reading
So now
I'm not done. Okay. I got one more point.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
No, you're right. And I want you to get
Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah. The key difference is the core distinction lies in the relationship between assigned sex and gender identity. Cisgender women's gender identity aligns with their assigned sex at birth.
Yes.
While transgender women's gender identity differs from their assigned sex.
Yes.
And very detailed, not gonna lie.
Detailed. Yes.
Very detailed. Mm-hmm. And it gives a breakdown of what it means to be cisgender and what it means to be cisgender and to identify as woman.
Yeah.
So whether it's woman, cis woman, I'm okay with both terms. It doesn't like
you're okay with.
I'm
you're
okay.
Okay with. That's the
No.
okay.
No. That's not my overall point. What I'm saying is based off of like what I just read.
Yes.
I was like, I know the differences.
Yes.
Between cisgender. I was like, it doesn't take no matter what I think. I'm like, okay, this person identifies as a woman. I know they're assigned male at birth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and deny the fact of how they identify, even though in my own head I'm like, this is born a man.
I understand that.
And it was just like, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I can still identify you as I was just like, I look at you as transgender woman, transgender man, trans woman.
Yeah.
That's how I view you. But I'm also not going to misgender you. I'm not going to call you the gender that you were identified at birth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to call you that. No matter how I see you.
Gotcha.
I will never see you as a natural man or woman.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
And I'm bi.
Mm-hmm.
I will never see you like that. Not because I don't see you or don't think that you're valuable. Mm-hmm. Hell no. You're human.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, everybody's human.
Yes.
You need to get that off.
Yeah, let's just
and even this conversation and what I say, it's not to diminish anyone.
No, we're not diminishing people.
No, I respect everyone, but it does have to be a sort of explanation that goes along to this.
There's explanations.
And the first explanation is the conversation has to come from women and how we feel.
Yes.
No, so we want to break down. First, we started off with the definition, and the definition as far as woman described there was anyone that associate that
identify
yes
as
a woman.
Yep.
We want to get that. Anyone that I identify as a woman, anyone that is actually born a woman is considered a cis woman.
Well, and woman. Woman.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Because once I explain it, you will understand why I'm breaking down this way.
Yeah.
Cis woman. And anyone that is born a man that now identify as a woman could be labeled as a transgendered. Okay. So, please understand that there was no cis woman. It was only woman described as biological, born woman, and we had the word transgendered. The initial definitions. The reason why it was changed because women didn't feel comfortable labeling transgendered as women. So then, now you took the initial word that we labeled ourselves as, took that definition and labeled it as everybody that identify, and then chose us to use cis woman. Please understand where, as a woman, we are coming from. We had to fight for everything, our rights, even to be labeled. And here, other individuals are taking our definition because they do not want to conform to society and saying, now woman is labeled as this and this is you are this. And women are telling you we do not like that. We are not comfortable with that. We are comfortable with our initial label. And please don't re-identify us as that because you want to be re-identified. And cis woman coming from a woman is very offensive because I had to fight to even be called that. Especially as a black woman, to even be called a woman. So when I mean and I explain that the word cis woman generated from the transgender community, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And y'all, unfortunately, y'all are taking offense when women are saying we don't like this. Because we're telling you how offensive it is. And once again, it's someone protruding on our rights and what we gain respect for and telling us what it is and we need to abide by it. And when we're telling you we don't like it, we have a problem. I'm going to break it down as clear as I possibly can. I'm oppressed in this world by men, and every day I will be oppressed because that's the superiority. And now I have men that want to identify as me and still oppressing me. And this is coming from a woman. And this is how we feel about that word. And this is why we don't like it. We had to fight for the name woman. Just like we had to fight for the name black. Just like y'all had to fight to be recognized of who you are. But while you're fighting to be recognized of who you are, you're once again oppressing another individual. Go ahead.
Question. Now, what do you now? The only now, like what you said. All was great. I'm not worried. Like I'm not worried about that. Like I'm not here to critique. I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question of. Now, what do you say to the other women who are just like who don't really feel one way or the other about the label of cis woman, even if they see themselves as just like as woman? You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So this is what I say. Some people prefer to be called pan. Some people prefer.
Well, I'm not talking about sex.
No,
Okay.
I'm going to break it down.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Some people prefer to be called pan. Everybody has their labels. So to those individuals who do not care, that is cool. But for those individuals that do, they are telling you they do not like this. Just like if you was to say, I don't want to be called he, I want to be called she. Everybody may not want that label, but you're asking to be called this, so why can't you rescind the same respect?
Okay. And that's the only reason I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're telling you this is what we want.
Yeah.
But you're refuting
Yes.
it. But also asking for what you want.
Yeah, get it.
And
Heard.
we have to respect that.
Heard. And the only reason I ask is because of the simple fact of, I'm like, I want to know. Like, I want to know where. I was like, I want to know where it comes from, so I can have a better understanding as well.
We have a label, and that's the one we approved of.
So it's just like,
and we prefer to be called
like
by that.
I'm okay.
And I did not agree with a definition being changed to include anyone that I identify. I would like the definition for biological woman to be changed back to woman.
No, I get no.
And use cis woman as anyone that identifies
as woman. Okay. And the thing about it is, it's like I'm not upset. I'm not mad about none of that. I think that's okay, because the reason we have these conversations is mostly because we need to have these conversations because we need to get different points of view and how we feel about certain issues, about certain labels. And sometimes they can be a lot deeper than what, they could be a lot deeper than what other groups of people can feel about certain things, who can maybe be on a different, have a different view of it.
Yeah, these conversations are important because you're actually talking and getting another insight outside of your own. And a lot of other women may have an opinion outside of mine, but that is mine.
Yeah. And I just think when it comes to, when it comes to this certain situation, I definitely feel what Chantel is saying. Even as me being who I am. And I also it's very interesting to hear, because this is not coming from a
hateful place.
No,
This is not everyone.
This is not a
hateful place.
This is not a hateful place, and I know that because I know
marginalized, and I'm not no way in.
And women are marginalized.
Yeah,
women are marginalized
in my everyday life.
Women,
so it's just
group
like
of women are marginalized.
Unfortunately, I have to start to place certain barriers, and this is one. I'm not a hateful person. And I refer to you however you would like to be labeled. Please do the same for me.
Yeah, this is not a transphobic. This is not a transphobic person. This is not a homophobic
or a transphobic conversation. Not at all.
Nope. This is not what we're talking about. We're talking about labels mostly.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about and how it makes others feel when they hear it.
Yeah.
And it's just and I understand where she's coming from, and it's just me, who I am, it's just yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Certain labels about myself, I don't particularly care for.
Exactly. And you have every right to feel that way.
Yeah, I don't, I don't,
And you as an individual, if you don't prefer to be labeled that way.
Yeah, I don't want to be labeled that way. And I don't particularly care for it. People label me, however they want to label me. Mm-hmm. So it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People really. I think this conversation is really getting down to of respecting how others see other things.
Yeah.
And what it And it was like, and what it may trigger within themselves.
And it's very important for, as we gain our freedoms, to not really marginalize others.
Exactly.
In all aspects, black women, everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
So that is very important.
Yeah. This is not like, you know, we're not trying to have like provoke conversations that are disparaging to a group, or especially to a marginalized group.
No, we don't. I don't marginalize.
No, we ain't doing that. This is
It's
like
a conversation.
This is a conversation, and if you think this is what if you think that's what this podcast is, hell no.
No, everything's conversation.
Yeah,
and we prefer you to have a conversation with us as well. So please feel free to comment. We'll post a video of your comment.
Yes, we'll talk about it. We will. We will acknowledge you. We will literally come out and have these conversations because they need to be had.
Yeah.
Because there needs to be more positive, open, free thinking within our community as black people. And we need to have these conversations. And we feel like we're the people to do it.
And if you don't want to comment, send us an email, and guess what? It's at theloonyshow@gmail.com, and that's THA.
And we won't use
LOONEY show@gmail.com.
Yep, The Looney Show. THALOONEY show@gmail.com. So it's just like, if you guys want to sit there and really give us, some feedback, that's fine. In the emails, now if you send us emails, we will ask you before we make a video, if we think that it's video worthy, and like, oh yeah, let's talk about this email. We will ask you permission before we make the video to post it, whatever the case may be. Or if you just want a response to what to what it is, we can just send you a response.
So, look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you. All right, we out.